Christopher Columbus landed first in the New World at the island of San Salvador, and after praising God, inquired urgently for gold. The natives, Red Indians, were peaceable and friendly and directed. Christopher Columbus landed first in the New World at the island of San Salvador.
Since for some odd reason,
God inquired urgently
for gold, they said.
The natives,
this is C.R.L. James,
peaceable and friendly, and directed
who wrote many documents about
nearly as large as Ireland,
Columbus and them coming over here.
Said in the Yellow Metal. He sailed to Haiti. One of his ships being wrecked, the natives, Red Indians, were peaceable and friendly.
The Red Indians, the Haitians. So when you fuck with Haiti, you fucking with the Indians, even though they mix with the black Africans. You dig what I'm saying? So when you excuse Haiti up out of here, you excuse the rest of the immigrants up out of here. Because if anybody belong in America, Haitians belong in America, mixed with African or not.
Were peaceable and friendly and directed.
That's all I'm saying. On this one. Hold on.
Nearly as large as Ireland.
On pause.
Rich, they said in the Yellow Metal. He sailed to Haiti.
Hold on.
One of his ships being wrecked, the natives, Red Indians, were peaceable and friendly and directed him to Haiti, a large island, nearly as large as Ireland, rich, they said, in the Yellow Metal. He sailed to Haiti.
Let's go on to the next.
Rich, they said in the Yellow. He sailed to Haiti. One of his ships being wrecked, the Haitian Indians helped him so willingly.
What do you say? The Haitian Indians.
And of the articles which they brought on shore.
And the Africans which they brought on shore. So evidently the Africans came in and mixed with the Haitians just like they came in and mixed with the Indians up north.
The Haitian Indians helped him so willingly.
Just like they did with the Indians in Central America. Just like the Indians they did in Trinidad. Just like the ones they did in Brazil with the Portuguese. People should know their history. You can't get your history from your enemies. You cannot get your history from your enemies. Now this man had so much trouble, he had to move out of the states to go over there to London and live. Now, I don't know if C.R. James is still alive or what, but it's no different from what's her name? The lady that sings Goddamn Mississippi. I can't call her name right now. Goddamn Mississippi. Everybody know what I'm talking about. But she moved to Africa. She left Africa and went to London. Come on, Pete. What's wrong with y'all? How you gonna get your history? I don't care if it's ancestry or not. I've done ancestry too. Ancestry was a big help. But when you look and see all of these Aryan races in your family, your grandmama Aryan race. That means the white folk. The people who call themselves white. Or Caucasian. I don't even think they're really Caucasians. But you got to understand the largest group of albinos is in Africa. Okay? Now, I lived around albinos, but a lot of them like disappeared out of nowhere. What did they do? They mixed with the racist people who they seen on the earth. The dark-skinned race of people.
Rich, they said in the Yellow Metal.
Because they want that melanin back in their lives. But they are still the same people who look like they melanated people but cannot live under the sun. A lot of people might complain about the sun, but let me tell you something. It's white people right now living in the four corners. All over the four corners. That is where the sun temple is. That is where Osiris and Isis temple is. And that's where the moon temple is. You understand that? The sun temple and the moon temple.
Indians helped him so willingly that very little was lost, and of the articles which they brought
Now,
on shore, not one was stolen.
can't prove on this one, but I
The
can.
rich they
I don't see, but y'all heard what he said.
the
That's what I got to talking about.
Spaniards, the most advanced Europeans of their day, annexed the
Spaniards.
island, called it Hispaniola, and took the backward natives under their protection. They introduced Christianity forced the Spaniards, the most advanced Europeans of their day, annexed the island, called it Hispaniola, and took the backward natives under their protection. They introduced Christianity, forced
Introduce Christianity to you.
the Spaniards.
What's wrong with your religion? What's wrong with the religion that your people had? They didn't even have no religion. They had spirituality. They had the I know who God is. You know, you are the descendants of the children of God.
By the destruction of cultivation to starve the rebellious. These and other restrictions, they introduced Christianity.
They still use the same tactics to this very day.
Murder, rape, bloodhounds, strange diseases, and artificial famine by the destruction of cultivation to starve the rebellious. These and other restrictions,
they'll starve an animal that you eat.
Forced labor in mines, murder, rape, bloodhounds, strange diseases, and artificial
They won't
famine.
even sell the animal that you eat. If you eat animals.
These and other restrictions, they introduced Christianity, forced labor in mines,
Grass-fed cows.
bloodhounds,
Cows been living off of
artificial famine
hay,
by the destruction of cultivation
corn.
to starve
The
the
corn
rebellious.
stalk. Their
These
corn
and
is
other
bigger and harder.
They introduced Christianity, forced labor in mines.
And if you don't know none of this, you need to learn this.
Bloodhounds, strange diseases, and artificial famine by the destruction of cultivation to starve the rebellious. These and other restrictions, they introduced
I
Christianity.
don't know what all that means, Chris. I see you throwing up a little sign, the alien sign on you.
Bloodhounds, strange diseases,
I am an alien.
and artificial famine
I'm an alien.
by the destruction of cultivation to starve the rebellious.
I'm the alien that came from above.
They introduced
You did.
Christianity.
Now, I'm just repeating that so y'all can hear. That's C.R.L. James. I don't know if half of y'all know him, but you know, C.R.L. James is talking about his book, The Black Jacobins.
Reduced the native population from an estimated 500,000, perhaps 1 million, to 60,000 in 15 years. And thus it is that doctors of cultivation
Hold on.
Thus it is that doctor
That's-
to 60,000 in 15 years. And thus it is that doctors C.L.R. James, a distinguished scholar, reads the first 2 paragraphs of his prologue, a remarkable book, a classic, The Black Jacobins, which deals with the Toussaint Louverture to 60,000 in 15 years. Deals with the classic, The Black Jacobins, which deals with the Toussaint Louverture led Black Slave Rebellion in San Domingo 2 years after the French Revolution. In these 2 paragraphs, Dr. James, your style of writing, of course, is a very salubrious one indeed, but the
Now,
classic, The Black
the
Jacobins,
reason, let me pause it for a minute.
Toussaint Louverture.
Hold on. Now, the reason I'm showing this is because I was about to show something, some other history on Black history or American history, as y'all would like to call it. But I seen here the other day where they was deporting Haitians. Haitians are Indians, whether they're mixed with African or not. Haitian people are Indian people. Trinidadian people are Indian people. Brazil people are Indian people, whether they're mixed with Spanish or whatever. Hey, they choose what they want to. And if I was them, I'd choose whatever they gotta choose, you know, to be whatever's gonna get them wherever they want to be. Because I see a lot of these Spaniard people that could possibly be mixed, not with Mexicans, but the Messalorians. I might be pronouncing that name a little bit wrong, but it was like a Messalorian, something like that. But I'll show you in a little bit. However, y'all got to get this history fact right, because you're not having all the facts, you know, to your history. And I'm not asking nobody to forgive me for nothing that I say or do. I'm not trying to lean on nobody either, so lean on me. You feel what I'm saying? I hadn't leaned on nobody. I'm 56 years old. 56. I want you to understand that. I live with my great-great-grandparents. I seen my great aunts and aunties and my great-grandfathers and, all of these people who lived through some of this terror, who lived through the changing of this continent that y'all call America today. It's no different from what they went down to the British after they did all the wars up here. Fought the French and the British war with the English. Then they left after. The only way they was able to go head on is because the English people who wanted their freedom from them. Y'all call it Independence Day, 4th of July. These same Indian, these black folks you see around here in what y'all call America today, gave you your goddamn freedom. And then you turned around and stuck a knife in her back. 7 inches in. You did what I'm saying. All right. No different from what you did down there. The British did down there in Australia. Went down there, took them folks' land down there. Whited them out. Separated them from their families. No different. Y'all still doing that stuff right here in America today. That's right. Then you get all these immigrants and the foreigners playing roles as Indian people here in America. The Chinese, the Vietnamese, the Laos, the Thais, the so-called Mexicans, which are really just Spaniard people today. Because now, see, we can't tell y'all apart just like those people that were sitting on those Indian tribes. We can't tell you apart now. Because y'all been whited out. And not only have you just been whited out, but you are now assimilating. Just like back in the day. They assimilated because they was tired of the suffering. See, so I understand it. It's all right. It's okay. Do what you gotta do. But just remember, I always remember, history repeats itself if it don't ever change. And nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You understand that too, right? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Assimilate. Integrate. You're just repeating history. That's it and that's all. This land belongs to the indigenous people in this country. And to me, reparations can't. What can you give me that I don't already have? See, reparations don't mean nothing to me. I listen to all different type of people that talk good talk. You see? But I'm not going to allow people to put me in a category that don't mean nothing. I'll tell you what, show you. Let me show you what I mean by that. Hold on just a minute. Let me show you what I mean by that real quick. I'll show you what I mean by that now. Hold on. I had to put you over here. You're getting in my business now. Okay. Let me show you what I mean by that. See, when you try to put people in a category, when you try to put people into that category, see, that's what a red Indian look like. Egyptians are mahogany in color. Okay. Who married very light-skinned women. I'll show you what they look like. Hold on. I'm gonna show you some of our founding fathers, grandmamas, that came and did all of this. But now we gotta call you grandma and grandpa? Shit. Okay. Let's get to the top real quick. Let me see him. This one right here. You see that woman right there? That's from the Gates family. I'll show you that would be their father. That was from out here in California. Now, this lady here to my left and to the top, that's the same lady. That woman right there would have been my great-grandmother, Miss Addie Gates, the name that was given to us. So I don't know her true name. They say Addie, or is it Eddie? But this lady died in 2021. How is this? You see what I'm saying? History is distorted. History is distorted. You understand what I'm saying? That's Addie and Eddie. I can't blow that one up. I can blow this one up though. I can blow that one up. Yeah. Hold on. Be right back. Just hold on. I had to do y'all like that, but I'm calling. I'll be right back. Now, alright, let's look at this. Open that up. And now you see this statue. This is just a statue standing inside of a Cherokee trading post. The only picture, the only statue in there that has "Please do not touch." Now, this ain't the only one that I've seen in some of the trading posts that's been out there in the West. Out there in Utah, Phoenix, places like that. Anyhow, this is not the only one. When I go in, I'm stunned by these black people sitting there. As y'all call us, the black folk. Once again, don't put me in a category that I don't belong in a crayon box. Because there's some crayons in there that's missing. It's called Indian red, mahogany, and chestnut. No matter how black I get while I'm in the sun, everybody's going to turn a different color when you live in the sun. But black is one of them that's not. Because the black land is over there where you call that land called Africa. Which is also, in my opinion, was once connected to this land here. Right down there where the arm of Florida is. In the Gulf of Mexico. Because the true name of Africa is Akabulan. And there's a place in Mississippi called Akabula. You see? There's a place in Louisiana called, what's the place over there? I gotta think now. But anyway, we'll get back to that later. What I'm going to show you. Why you want to go and make a video, this man, white people? Why you want to go and make a video of showing these books laying on a desk? Some paper that we can't read. And you telling the story of what the Cherokee said. Hell, let the Cherokees get on there and tell it. Let the ones that y'all whited out get on there and tell the true story. Because the first set of Cherokees look just like this man right here in that Cherokee trading post. My stepfather. You see, his name was Michael. A sailor. You did what I'm saying. All right. Now follow me. Don't get upset. Because it's just, it's just me. And as y'all say, we ain't nobody. But the founding fathers, when they got here, I got to go to another. Hold on just a minute. Because I wanted to talk to these people. Listen. Well, I ain't got a picture up. Hold on. But I want you to read this right here. I want you to read that. Third great-grandmother, Mary Carey Yates. One of them whited out sisters. See, let me show you what I'm talking about. Y'all laugh with me now while I do my business. I want y'all to laugh with me because it ain't nothing to be upset about. You feel me? All right. I'll show you what they look like. Okay. Just to give you a little brief so you can see, because I know y'all knows it. For the ones that's on there. There go one right here. Here go cousin. Let's look right here. Now you see that white girl there at the top? Fourth cousin. You see what I'm saying? White it out. But these was the whites that whited them out. So, hold on. Let's get to it. Hold on. There go one. There go one right here. Fourth great-grandmother. Ann Blair. See, that's my grandfather's name. Doc Blair. Chief of the Arapaho tribe. See what I'm saying? But he don't look like them. Wonder what happened. See, something happening. Something wrong. Right? Oh, okay then. There's another relative. You could tell he was whited out. Them Choctaws right there. Them Choctaw folk. They were whited out. Hold on. Alright. Here my whitehead family here. Fourth great grandparents. Out of Virginia. But let's get this right here. Let's get this right here straight. Let's get this right here straight. Let's get this straight. What is this? Keep going. I don't know if this is them or not, but look. Look at it. What? Something wrong. Oh, my great grandma. Alright. Let's go right here. Matthews, the Waters, the Stones. There was what? From the revolutionary image. Had brother there, he tied his hair with a white bandana on his head. And they took them drums and they got to be. Hold on. But check this one out. You find stuff like this. What the hell? What? I ain't understanding, bro. I just don't understand, right? Nah. They be ready to kill you. Oh, yeah. Woo! They be ready to kill you over your own history facts. Nigga, please. What? Hold on. Whew. There you go. What's his name? Major Lightfoot. Okay. There was another one of them grandmamas. Lauderdale County in Alabama. What that woman? What? My God. What that mean? Huh? Who that woman? Who these people? That's what I'm saying. History just ain't history. You know, your history ain't my history. And you ain't gonna keep telling me who I am, what I am, this, that, that, and the other, because I don't want to hear it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But really what I came on here to do today, because I don't know if I can get it back on there on the other side. But anyway, what I want to really stress is that don't make everybody the same color. Cause we ain't all the same color, bro. If you once was black, that's fine. I don't really care nothing about that. But don't classify me as a color. Classify me as a human being who I am. A divine human being. Because every nation in this country today came here to be with the children of God. Because they want to be a part of God's domain. You understand that? And you can outcast me all day long. But at the end of the day, just like you need the water back on that earth. Just like you need that water back on this earth. You still need the children of God. You still need us. You done came here, you did just what Jesus said you was going to do in that book. He wrote, they come to kill, steal, and to destroy. And that's what you have done. You destroyed the earth. You killed all these people. You murdered these people without a conscience, without a soul. Because a soul being just couldn't, you just can't do that without with a soul that would just be impossible. You talking about it's a man on this earth. It's the Mormons. A man on this earth is God. A man on this earth is God. But if a black person says a man on this earth and he's God, there's a problem. But he wasn't locked up. He was killed and murdered. And it's been plenty of black people who have been beaten and scorned and burnt to death, sprayed with water hose, and have suffered tremendously, all because you need a place to go. But you were kings and queens. What happened? What happened to your kingdom over there? What happened to your kings and your queens? Your sirs and your lords? You brought them here. And you want to rule over us. We gods, nigga. And if you ain't understanding that yet, you best to try to. I don't care nothing about your materialistic wealth. It all came from me. All of it. Every resource. See, when the founding fathers got here, I want you to go back and look at them. Hold on just a minute. Let's look at these founding fathers real quick. I got a picture you have somewhere. The founding fathers. It was some fathers already over here. How you get to be the founding father? You feel what I'm saying? What did you find? You found people living here. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you them children's father. Them Gates girls. There you go. In California. That's him. Oh, Pedro. One of his daughters married an Irishman. Yeah. That's right. And they all probably joined the Cherokee tribe or something. I don't know exactly what tribe they joined, but I know some of them is considered to be Cherokees. But from my understanding, I believe it was only 5 tribes that all of these tribal nations could join. So you calling yourself a Cherokee, you could not possibly be a Cherokee. You could be something else. You see, there's thousands of tribes here. How you could just go put 1,000 of some tribes into 5 tribes? Shit. I get to these founding fathers. I know I got a picture of something. Just hold on. We'll get back to it. I'll find these damn founding fathers now somewhere. How can you have all these white grown ones though? And y'all done see my color, right? Y'all know who I am since you're on my page. You know who I am. So y'all see me. I'm just like that. Them 2 colors I just showed you. But black I am not. Because we didn't come from, that side. That side is over there. But I ain't against black. I love black. So don't get me wrong when I'm talking about that. But I'm just not going to be classified the way others want me to be classified. That's just all I'm saying. Okay? There's too much history out here. There's too much knowledge out here for somebody to be stuck on stupid. And running from this one and running from that and then hiding from this one and hiding now. That ain't the way I live my life. Pardon me. I ain't sorry for nothing I say or nothing I do. Somebody go bring me their religion and tell me about what they God did. Man, look here. It's been black people who got nails in their feet, stepping on all kind of nails because you put them there. Back in the day. Those were nails out there. Let them step on them nails because they didn't wear shoes. They didn't have no damn shoes to wear. Shit. So it's taking me a minute to find that picture. It might be on this. Let me see if it's on this screen right here. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Hold on for a minute. You probably don't want to look at that picture there. Let's see if I can find it over here though. Hold on for a minute. I might can find it on this one. I might not. I don't think I got my pictures open over here. Let's see. Just a picture of the founding fathers. There ain't nothing to it. Let's see. But my whole point is I just want to show you, when looking at the founding fathers, they look nothing like the people that are here today. Some of them are, they have some of their um, attributes. As to me, the founding father, they came stealing, killing, and robbing. Came to steal, kill, and to destroy. So I'm not finna act like, y'all was so great. You know what I mean? Because what you did is just wrong. I mean, if you wanted to be a part of God's kingdom, you don't have to come and kill his children. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I want to be a part of God. I want to have a soul. I hell and put you in it. You see what I'm saying? Because what you did was wrong. And I ain't gonna make no excuse for you. And you can't apologize to me, and reparations won't excuse what you have done. I'm just gonna be honest with you, to me. Because nothing can compare to what God has already given me. Nothing can compare to that. You can't restore it, you can't rebuy it, you can't do none of that. Because ain't nothing compared to what God had given his children. Or her children, however you want to put it. God damn it, I don't know what I'm finding fathers as y'all. Now my granddad. How you get the hell to be my granddaddy? You feel what I'm saying? How you get to be my granddaddy? But I love these white people. It's just that, you can love somebody that you can never get it in return. You can never get it in return. You know why? Because without a soul, it's impossible. It's impossible to love someone outside yourself. It's impossible. You're just created without a soul. Here goes some of the founding fathers. Let's go to him. Hello, wait. Ooh. Hello. I just want you to look at him though. Cause I'm finna show you in just a minute. I ain't got too many pictures. But anyway, okay. I can't really find the one I really want, but these here be close enough. All right. Right there. Okay, you got to go, Mike. You got to go. Now I want you to take a real good look at this picture. This is a edited photo of one of mine, because I see a lot of things that other people probably just don't see. But I want you to look into the eyes of these people. Them two men, all those men that are sitting around that y'all might can't even figure out what the picture is really showing. But that's just one of them now. Alright, hold on. I wish you could just scroll. Like, this thing won't just let you scroll to the next picture. Oh, God. You got to go through hell and hot water over here. I ain't on no computer. You understand? I ain't on my computer. But I want you to just look at that picture there. And just look at them. Just look at them real good. See, those are people who have no soul. They don't have no soul. Come over here all dressed up like they all that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why you ain't got no clothes on? Do you not know you naked? No, sir, I don't know I'm naked. But thank you for telling me. You feel me? That means there was some freedom and some love and peace. Here people is sitting around naked, eating good, living good. And then you got the nerve to come over here and tell them that they naked. How naked was they? Was they that naked? I believe they was not just naked. You feel me? But I'm just saying. You want to come over here and give us Yahweh. You see, that's where the name Yahweh come from. We're going to do a Yahweh. Because y'all can provide us with this and with that when these people already had all that. You came by to give us some enhancements, which is all right. I mean, but you telling black people to, how do I say that? Man, if you don't get off my page, I will. Get off my phone. That's what you better do. You come over here telling black people to love themselves and accept their heritage. How can we accept our heritage when you done already came over here and tried to take our heritage? How do we get all these white people in our family? What's really going on? That's all I'm saying. But then you get mad when the truth come out. That's your business. That ain't none of mine no more. Because people like that come to me and tell me everything. People like that right there. They come to me and tell me what I need to know. I ain't got to read your book. Although I do. You know what I'm saying? God sent this man right here. You know who that man is right there? Look at him real good. Shit, he sent him. Huh? Had white babies. What? Man, what's really going on? Who here nowadays? You feel me? Is we switching up? What is we doing? Oh boy. Is it going, you know? I'm just saying that there ain't no sense of getting mad or nothing like that. Go out and catch a fish on a hook or in a net and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, all these old crazy accolades y'all be doing around here. You feel me? And then these daggone people right here. Hold on. These people right here. This Black Buddha now. Do you think these people just lying about this history? You think people lying about that? It's all over the internet. There it is. Get it from right there. It's lying. You know? How you gonna give me something? Everything you got belong to me. Shit. I'm trying to tell you that. You see that person right there? Huh? I don't know what this picture was taken at, but do you see that person now? Whether you think it's a spirit or not, or however they appear, hey, it is what it is. I'm telling you. You see that woman right there? Huh? Does she look like a Negro to you? Did she look like a Negro to you? That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. All you gotta do is say, well, what you gotta say in the comments? Don't bother me none. Huh? Does she look like a Negro to you? Do she look black? Alright then. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. That look like a Negro to you? Is that a Negro? Is that a mix? But what is she mixed with? Okay then. Alright. You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing cause the truth gonna come out. And then, not only will the truth come out, upon all of the people that was on the face of this earth before the founding fathers got here, before the Spaniards got here, before the Portuguese got here, And before y'all brought the Africans over here, these people here was already here. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Trinidadians, they're Indian people. The real Haitians, they're Indian people. I got to find the Mescalorians for you, so you can quit calling them damn people Mexicans. Because they ain't Mexicans, mother sucker. Now, and I said that. Alright? You ain't got to take my word, though. I promise you don't. You don't have to take my word. Here go your name. What they say? Ellis Island, 1911. Portrait of 3 women from Guadalupe and Ellis Island. So tell me what a Mexican look like, nigga. Tell me. I bet you can't. They look like them Spanish people. I know. Because them Spanish people is the one when they stuck they... Let me be quiet before I get upset. And I ain't gonna let nothing upset me. So, you can forget about that. I be listening to that guy. I tell you now, show me to you, man. And he be talking, but you know, he got a lot of white blood in him. So you really can't, really tell, what he talking about sometimes. Because, they just, people just different, man. People different. But what I'm so sick of is how people want to treat the dark-skinned race of people upon the earth. When we done gave y'all everything, you ain't gave us shit. And I'm going to tell you that right now. You gave me shit. We'll tell y'all who that is. I'll be back though. That's a secret. The most found secret upon earth. Okay? That's right. I'm trying to find that trying to find this picture for you real quick. I want to see y'all children. Y'all got to, and especially for, people who call themselves Black Americans. Black Americans. I'm a Black American. Black is just a color in the crayon box, honey. Just a color in the crayon box. Because, believe it or not, a lot of people used to be black. That white man you see, he used to be black. But you ain't gonna believe it, right? Now these here, I'm gonna show you. You see this picture here? This is a picture from where I went to school at years old. This is on the block. This is on the wall, the school wall. Not only him though. Let me show you the what y'all call the founding fathers. They came back. Hold on. Maybe we won't do it. Okay, here you go. I wish I could show more than one picture, but I can't show more than one picture. Hold on. Did y'all see that? Oh, there they go. There they are. Pilgrims. I guess they pilgrims. Hell, I don't know what it, but this is on the block wall of their school, the elementary that I went to, the school that I went to, yeah. So we growing up looking at this 24 hours a day. While we're there. We ain't go up there to the wall and say, which one are we? You feel what I'm saying? Which one of them is us? We waited till the teacher told us in school, y'all come from a bunch of slaves. Oh, really now? Well, I better go discuss that loud with my mama. You feel what I'm saying? Let me go discuss that with a grown-up. Because I ain't finna have that. I ain't finna even talk to you about it now. So, ain't. I don't know what I'm searching for now. I forgot what I was searching for in the first place. Because my whole intentions was to come on here and talk to just, colored folk. Colored folks. And I was going to show them this museum, the Ida B. Wells Museum. And, I don't know what that shit right now. But, okay. Something was wrong, trying to get on here. So, anyway, let's go over here. I'm gonna be done with it. Let's go over here for a minute. Okay. Close that. Let that down. Oh no. Cancel that. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, here we go. Hey, you see this lady? Who this lady look like to you? Read her name down at the bottom. What it say? Tennessee Freeman. Hold on. Let me go. There's a tier. 1862 to 1941. Who's your favorite to you, though? Who she look like to you? Just take your time. Let me get this picture from my, yeah, done. I don't want that picture up there. I'll get that picture. There you go. Okay. Okay. All right. We're back on this. You see that picture? This is coming out of the Ida B. Wells Museum in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Hold on for a minute. Let me get my green screen now. There you go. All right. The Ida B. Wells Museum, Holly Springs, Mississippi. You know who the lady favor? Hold on, let me show you. Now, this is in my opinion. See the lady right there? Her name Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle to me came from maybe the Nubian tribes, because to me she looked like a Nubian. Now, I don't know what she is. You can ask her. She's still living. But to me she looked like a Nubian. You see, the Nubian people always warred against the Egyptians. Yeah. They get real good. Now, I'm going to go back to the sister. Look at her real good. Let me see. It could possibly be the girl grandmama somewhere down the line. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just put it out there. All right. I already talked about this young man today that was found in the Cherokee Museum. The only thing in that trading post that had "do not touch" on them. See the apron? All this is Egyptian. It's not Israel. It's Egyptian. You understand? Talking about no Israelites, and the Israelites came into Egypt to live with the Egyptians. They took care of them people. And when Egypt was overtaken, that's when we all went to captivity and being enslaved. You see what I'm saying? Being whited out. You feel? Now that's and look at it. That's when Michael Jackson said, "You just another part of me." That's what the song mean, nigga. Facts. You just another part of me. Huh? You wanted to be a king and queen. Now you come over here and you want to be royal. And you want to keep the royals down. All the way down. Because these are the children of the pharaohs. You see. The Nubians. Which I don't really care about them no more. After just knowing the history. You feel me saying? How they did the Egyptians. You see what I'm saying? Good people. Godly people. Spiritual people. And you think you can come over here with your nasty, ugly ways and discourage us? It ain't nothing you got that you can give us. And Queen Nefertari told you that. Now I'm going to tell you. Hold on just a minute. keep moving. This lady here. Hold on, go back to that one first. That lady there. Eddie B. Gates. This lady's name is, let's blow it up for you so you can see it. Eddie Fade Gates. Died in 2021. Said to be my great-grandmother. Who was over there in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Wait a minute. Well, who was this woman? What? She died in 2021. What? I ain't understanding. My grandmama that was said, and her name is Lillian Gates Williams, who died in 1989. I'm sorry, 1989. And from 1989 and 2021. That just don't, the numbers just ain't, something ain't right. So these people don't even know who their family is no more. They separated them so bad. How can you love something like that? How can you have anything in your heart for a person like that? And then they steady coming with more lies. When you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie, brother. I don't care how many videos you put on YouTube. If you didn't hear it from their mouth, trust me, it's a lie. It's a lie. Now, hold on. Go down there to the museum now. Because I don't know where I'm at. Hold on. Shit. Yeah, well, I can't talk about this museum today. Here's a picture. Okay. Let you see it for yourself. What does it say? Mississippi Industrial College Historical Site, 1905 to 1982. This is this school. It's still down there, but they, got another extension to it in Holly Springs, Mississippi. There's actually a black historical college. Hold on. Go on to the next one. Now this would be this lady's Ida B. Wells museum. It's not a big museum. It's just full of artifacts and pictures and stuff like that. But it's a museum that can lead you or guide you to some of the historical events that has happened over time. And whether you like history or not, history will always be here. And as Jesus Christ said in your Bible, if you don't know where you come from, how in the hell will you know where you're going? How you know where you're going? And they ask you all the time, you going to heaven or hell? Hell. Shit, I done already been to hell. You put me in it. You see what I'm saying? You made my life a living hell. God had me in paradise. So when I leave, that's where I be. You see, paradise. Wherever I want to be. But the fact still remains. You are on this earth, on these people's land. You're very disgraceful. You're very disrespectful. And none of you have a conscience. Nor soul. How I know where I'm going? I already been. That's how I know. I came back here by choice. That's right. Now, let's get to the next one. Let's go inside the museum. Give y'all colored folk, black folk, a little piece of the museum. And you can read. You can, I'll blow up some of the stuff here. So you can see what it says. There's a fundraiser raffle going on. Look how cheap it is. $10. That's all they asking. Now I know you got 10. Huh? There's some, I don't know what that is. Okay, but here's the picture of Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells. These people was firsthand, had their own experience with oppression and the way these folks came here treating your people. Now let me let you look at something else. That's her again. Keep going. Oh, this one right here. Oh, this Rosa Parks down there going to jail. Because Ida B. Wells went through the similar thing, but hers was on the train. Here you go. Yeah. Since we want to go ahead on thing, hold on. Okay, we're going to keep that like that bottom. So you can read some of that. If you can read it good, I'll scan through it real quick. I hold the phone this way so you can see. Rotation. There was a little discrimination thing about on the train with some guy she bit. She bit him on the hand, and all of that, and it took 3 guys to pull him away from there. The women is tough, buddy. Women were tough. They got off the train though at the next stop. Long story short, alright. Alright. How to be. Okay. So, you know, I don't know why I'm on Outer B Wells, and it could be because of the little boy that got killed here. What was his name? The little Wells boy. See, there's always a connection, ain't it? And a link to something. It could possibly have been one of her relatives. I don't know. But it's a great possibility there. Daddy down there somewhere in Mississippi. I don't know. All right. What? The Methodist, it was the Methodist inspired Freedmen's Aid Society. Okay, that's what they were. I don't know if I showed you that, okay. I don't know if you were seeing the whole picture or not. But that's the school there, the church house or whatever you want to call it. Shaw College. Now named Russ College. I was trying to think of the name of that school. Russ College. That's the name of it down there. School for the freedmen. Well, a lot of children went to college here when they graduated high school. You see. And before that, they had a place called Mary Holmes. It was built for Indian children, honey. It was by the Methodist Church or the, yeah, I think it was the Methodist did all that, yeah. Let's take a look at Mr. Moses. Hello. Go back to where we at. Yeah. So let's take a look at Moses. You see old Moses Adams. Huh? The Adams family. Of Freedman School. You see. You wouldn't have no Freedman School unless these people was part Indian. Or Indian, right? That's what the Freedman Bureau was about, right? Okay. So, you know, when you discredit the dark-skinned race of people upon the face of the earth, you understand what I'm saying now? You got one light-skinned gal standing there alone. I guess there will be English dress or something. I don't know what type of dressing it is. But however, in a room full of all white people, you think that light-skinned woman there was a white woman? I kind of doubt it very seriously. All right. Let's go right here. We're going to look at, this one is Mr. Matthews. I don't see his name. James Carroll Matthews. Owned and operated a brick kiln and was a skilled brick maker and carpenter. This was in Holly Springs in 1870 because the bricklayers was known to be what we call today the Masons. You know, they're known to be the builders of the pyramid, the temples, you know. And that's how they had skill. It was already within them. You see what I'm saying? They would wake up on Saturday morning and gather all the young folks together and go and lay brick every Saturday. You know, somewhere, making model, you know. That's what they would do. That's the same lady. Now this facial mask here that they had there in that building, this is inside the museum. I believe all of this was African. I'm not really for sure, but I want to say it looked like a goat to me. But it looked like some type of African mask. They had a lot of that there. Some of this African relics is right there. And right there, African statuettes. I don't know what they is and don't know what they mean. But now here's a family. I got to skip to go to the whole picture. This is the family of what we call the Saponis. It's a pony family. This is a black family, as y'all will call them, black. Which I don't do that because everybody's not black. Even what's his name that I've been posting here lately? What's his name? Shit, I can't even call me a name. Anyway, there's a Saponi family. They all black people. You see. There you go, sitting there with Ida B. Wells. You see her? There's her. There's Ida B. Alright. The black family. Did you call them? They Saponi Indians. That's what they are. Okay. And these come out of the Ida B. Wells. These are stamps. That people had back then in them days. They look like they call a Pharaoh Tubman, I guess. I don't know what they say to you true, but I know it's some. But I took pictures of all of them. But these are some of their famous black people that they like to recognize. And there's this man, he's French. Jean-Baptiste Paul du Sablier. Okay. Because the French and the British both was mixing with these people when they first got here. So let's not forget about that. That was before the English came. Well, the English is the British, I guess. But they, what you would call them, their lesser people came. The lesser of them came. If you could say that. I don't know exactly. Because they call them, people who owed them, people who was, murderers and killers, and people who didn't pay their taxes over there, and people who, that was fighting over religious efforts or whatever. I don't know. And I really don't care. So, because that's not business. As Martin Luther himself. Mr. Johnson. Some of these names I can't make out anymore. But I believe that's Mr. Bennett. But you can go to this museum and you can find out all you want to know. Oh, but there's history. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a lot of history. If you really want to get into, finding out your history and what your ancestors have tried to do for you, and how you don't think that people haven't fought, haven't, did what they needed to do. Give your people credit. What credit is due. This is another thing. You need to read this here. The Red Rackets, the lynchers in the United States, and you talking about Jesus hanging on a damn cross. What about all the people that was lynched still? What about all the people that was hung on a tree here? What about all the people that was burnt alive here? What about all the people that was sprayed with the water hose, with the fire hydrant? Here. You know the reason they did all that, right? Do you know why they did that? Do you really want to know why they did that? Now, these your ancestors. You want to know why they did it to you, do you? Huh? Figure it out. Figure it out. So we the children of the sun. They want to be the children of the sun. Complain to you every day. But leaving their ass right there where the temples and everything else is in Egypt. Right here in America. They some great pretenders. Did you not know that? They gave you the deck of cards. There's two jokers in them. The big joker and the little joker. You see what I'm saying? The great pretender. These white folks got here, they couldn't wait to get to the beach, to go out there and get a suntan. When these white folks got here, they couldn't wait to get the suntan parlor, the ruin. Because they wanted to be you. But today they complain. What is their major complaint? What is it? Get that sun down. What did Biden say up there on that stage? Remember when he kept falling all down and going on? Like he had dementia. Get that heat down. You think you two gonna release this video? I kinda doubt it. You think they gonna give the algorithm to it? I kinda doubt it. Hey, we ain't scared of no aliens. We ain't scared of your bullshit. Angeline needs Saponezu with your shit up in there. You go to shit. Cause you ain't nothing but shit. Stay on the page, bitch, so you'll learn something. Stay on the page so you'll learn. These are the real Indians of this world. We ain't even Indians. We Egyptians, bitch. There's only two people up in here. Egyptians and Nubians. Bitch. And you take that shit and wipe it on your face and you'll be just like us. You see what I'm saying? Alright then. Get your ass on up out of here. There's a picture of Harriet Tubman. I don't know what they're talking about. There's a picture of your boy there, Mr. Douglas. There's another picture for all of them, really. But this is what the museum is displaying. I mean, if you really want to just go back and find some real history, you feel me? Because, see, the people that was enslaved in Mississippi or the people that was held captive in Mississippi are the true people of the land. And don't you ever goddamn forget that. And then they showing some stuff about Marcus Garvey because I think she got this in there for, she might have been a part of that. I don't know. Here's the writing right here. A Universal Negro Improvement Association. Who did he say? He was going to unify the African American. Okay. Them with pride in their people. So, a lot of the history that they talk about on YouTube, you go and find this stuff for yourself. You know, maybe he was a Jamaican. So what, he was Jamaican? So what? He was doing that for them because the Jamaicans said when they parted the earth, they came from that part of the earth, Africa. That's all they knew was Africa. So let them be who they say they are. It's all right. You see? Accept people for who they say they are. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Jesus said a man is who he say he is. I remember that. Martin Luther King, you know, to me, he took the Bible and used it as a weapon until he felt, you know, like King Saul. You feel me? All right. That's all I'm saying. Can't label colored people. They label them as black people. These are colored folk. We have color in us. We're a variety of people. We're not just one people. And black only give you one color. Nigga. There's the brother Frederick Douglass. There's a real picture. And guess who that is? Susan B. Anthony. She probably some of our grandmamas. Susan B. Anthony. There go Miss Patton. Oh, shit. Mr. Simmons. Right. Look at Mr. Simmons' mustache. That look like he's Spaniards, don't he? All the most Spaniards they came over here. And could also be Irish a little bit. Yeah. And you can't really see that one that great, but that is, you see her name is Stella Butler Norris. You can't really see her that great. I pull it back. Let me see. Probably like one of them half-breed, you know. Somebody was getting whited out by all these daggone people coming over here. These are black people, though, you know. These are actually black people. You understand? Yeah. So, you know, don't categorize me. Like Michael Jackson, don't make me black or white, nigga. You did. But anyway, this is just the museum. If you ever want to get down there and see this for yourself. I have Elvis Presley Museum on here as well. If you want to go to the Elvis Presley Museum, it don't make me no difference which one you do. That was just her become part of a newspaper in Memphis. And I guess this was just some of the colored people joining in the troops or whatever, you know. You have to go in there and see all this stuff yourself. I go that Negro right there. That's when he first ran for president. Barack Obama. 2008. I'll never forget that day. Jackson, Mississippi. He had a crowd over there, boy. He was amazed himself. People calling his name. People were so happy and glad because they thought they was finna get a black president. And he got this black woman with him. Michelle went all that when she first rolled there because she was dressed like I ain't trying to be funny no, but she was dressed and everything, but just a different type of style. You feel me? But anyway, carry on. Let's go right here. The Freedman's Pharmacy, prescriptions. You see, this is when black people had their own stuff. Didn't need y'all, huh? We didn't need y'all shares. We had our own. You see. And that's what I tell black people. You need to govern yourself. Get your own government and govern your own lives. Govern yourself because, you in your own nation. Most of you are. You're in your own nation. And you need to govern yourself. You see. Because this government don't give a damn about you. Not one iota. Never have and never will. You be just like all the rest of them. Playing Hollywood. I want to be a star. How can a God want to be a star? How can a God being want to be a star being? Well, Michael Jackson said, if you want to be a star, bitch, be a superstar. That's all. You feel me? And I have to do this like this because, some things just, they don't want you to see certain things. I don't know why this is just black history here, as y'all call them. Them damn black folk. Here they come starting some more shit. We ain't starting nothing. I got this one nigga on my line right here. Angelina Spinzoza. I don't know, but she got these numbers down there. She need to reverse them and put the 7 in between the 5. I don't know if you black or white, but you just got them 2 shit signs up there, so you must be a shit-faced ass nigga. You know what I mean? I'm glad you stopped by, bitch. Shit. Now who you think I am? This is for Negroes only. You damn Negro. It's just a museum, you feel me, for the Negroes. Try to get some of your heritage back. You feel me? Claim your heritage and claim victory when you do. You feel me? Pray to your own gods. Huh. You been praying for your mama, your grandmama. I guess they prayed to. I don't know. I have no idea. But tell Peter to bed to go one of her ancestors. And she looked just like the lady to me. But anyway, and you might find some of your ancestors on here. Who knows? You feel me? The white folks can't all of. Oh, B.B. King. Look at y'all. Oh, yeah. B.B. King said, the thrill is gone. I know that's right. When the thrill leaves, baby, that's it. The thrill is gone. Ain't nothing else left. I think I had two great segments in my life. That was in the early 70s, in the 80s. That was it. Thrill was gone after that. Thrill was gone. Again, those who might come in and look at this video later on, ain't talking about some of these old crazy ass white folks and prejudiced ass Spanish folks and these other immigrants from foreigners. I ain't even talking to y'all. This video is not for you. It is for, as you say, black folks, Negroes. You dig? Yeah, them niggas. So that's what it's for. Recapture some of your history as much as you can. You see, now that's what Claude Anderson was talking about in some of his videos, because you see it right here. Ida B. Wells Barnett, she got married to Mr. Barnett. Social Justice Weekend. So that's what they had been fighting for, social justice. Social justice, want to socialize with folks. I ain't got time for the socializing. Social, it's enough on social media, YouTube, all this social stuff they doing right here on their telephone. You see, they pretend all day long. The Ku Klux Klan started because they seen Egyptians with white caps on their head. And they had on white robes, which represented the high priestess. That's where the fucking KKK come from. You understand that? That's when the people in the South want another studying their goddamn ass. You understand that? All these movies that they show you on TV with a Fetch and Stephen and all that shit. Bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? Never let people instill fear into you. Because fear is everything. Listen, as they say, I'm going to say everything in reverse today. Fear is everything in reverse. Why should I fear you? You came here to me. I ain't come to you. I was already in this land, on this land, with the pharaohs, the gods, and the goddesses. And I'm a descendant of the gods and the goddesses. Understand that? All right, then. Now, furthermore, I used to always think to myself when I would hear my mother speak, or when I would say something out of order, or not correct, as she would say. I would say, you should have been an English teacher. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Correct my language that I have learned over time from others. You know, people who didn't have an education, who was trying to get an education, who was real smart people. Don't get me wrong, they were smart people, but they came from a background where they used a lot of profanity, and we call that French. When we use profane language, we call it French, because it's beyond our language. You know, the Ebonics, the pig language, the pig tongue, or whatever you want to call it. You know, Geechee, or whatever you want to call it, you see. It's beyond our language. But we learned these things from those who came here, you know, cursing us out, and, you know, because we was a spiritual people. The spiritual people. Don't ever forget that. That's when they came preaching to you this Bible. Because they already knew what type of people you were. My auntie wouldn't lie to me. They made us read that Bible every day. They already spiritual people. But if they don't read that Bible, they go beat them, they go whoop them, they go kill them. And now here you is, with this same lie. That Bible is they plan they got for you. That's what it is. It's just a plan book, baby. They telling you all out through there, but they got this much of Egypt in the book. All they tell you is Egypt enslaved some people. How the fuck did the Egyptians enslave any goddamn body when you came over here and took over Egypt, bitch? The hell with you. That's what I say. The hell with you. She modeling that fur coat, but she get that damn fur coat. She getting ready for that winter one. It's Miss Faulkner. So when you found the Faulkners, you know these are really Indian people. They all joined the Choctaw tribe. But they was not all Choctaws. You understand? They only had 5 tribes they could join. There's Miss Sarah Moose. Faulkner. Go look on the registers. Find them Faulkners. You go find them at on the Choctaw tribe. There's Mr. William Faulkner. You see. And here's some African here. But I don't know, but the Africans can tell you about it. It's like an instrument right there in front of it. You see the instrument right there? Like you just blow in it. Like the harp. And it looks like more of a military head, but it's something. I'm quite sure if the Africans ever see it, they could help us out. Tells a little bit about their history. Who you see on that island there? Came over here with some straw huts. See, we'll survive it. You understand me? There's another African head. This is all in the museum. And I know the Africans know about that one. I don't even know if it's really African or not, though. But it look African to me. But it's a beautiful face, ain't it? There it is. Got a picture of it there. Back on the island. Just ain't nothing there. What was this? I think that was probably from Sojourner Truth track and her honors. I mean, yeah, Sojourner Truth. That's what I'm thinking about. There's all kind of things you can go and find on history. Let me see. How about yourself and your people? Take pride in being you. Don't let nobody else goddamn tell you not to ring that doorbell. You see what I'm saying? And that's the end of that one. But that is, this is the place here. You'll find it right there. That's Ada B. Wells Museum right there. Yep. It's a good looking boy there. Same person. My beloved. Look at them two souls standing right there by. Oh, they all got along good back there. But when you come here without a soul, you can't see it in your eyes, you see. Your eyes tell all. Look at Joker ain't got no souls, huh? That's when they came killing and stealing and robbing and shit. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all go.